Scott, congratulations on a victory. Another road win for Bellarmine in the ASUN. Unbelievable. Only one loss so far in the nearly 2 years of ASUN play, and 19 now wins in conference since Bellarmine started. 19-6 is the record. And today was, like all of these league games are, they're hard fought, aren't they?
I heard you talking about CJ. And you know, we're tied at halftime. He's 1 for 6, and if I'm not mistaken, he's 5 for 6 the second half.
Let's see. He 10 for 20 for the. No, I'm looking at the wrong game. Sorry about that.
6 for 12.
Yeah, 6 for 12.
5 for 6.
Yeah, 5 for 6. Yeah.
You know,
he's terrific.
And you don't think they're giving it to him, and they're on the free throw, the last free throw. They're giving it to him. But I'll tell you, this win, and we've made some defensive adjustments. This win goes to Bo and Doug and Al. Of the teaching one-on-one defense in the post, what we call a wall, where what you're trying to do is do it without fouling, but you're doing it to force the offensive player to score over you, not around you. And, you know, we had a hard time of them just breaking us down off the dribble and going. I mean, we did. And, you know, that we will address. But
at times you did.
Right.
But you did a pretty good job most of the time.
Well, you know, we won the game, in my opinion, not allowing them any second shots. How many offensive rebounds do they have at halftime?
That's a good question.
Just threw that away.
I don't think they got – I think they had 4.
I want to think.
They had 1 offensive rebound in the second.
They had 5 for the game. Yeah, 5 for the game.
You know, and again, sometimes it is so simple. But you look at a game where you go 14 for 21 from the line, and you're like, gosh, you know. But they're in there. You can imagine the celebrations for Bash hitting that 3.
Oh, yeah.
That one will last on the bus all the way home.
I can't wait.
Garrett Tipton's rebounding was a huge difference in the game. This was a good win. This was a good win. You know, they had a tough game on Wednesday night. They had to fly back from Gulf Coast, and we knew we were going to get a great shot. What score down that game, Mark?
I don't know.
It was 43-40 Central Arkansas with about 11 and change to go, so a considerable amount.
So those people listening, you know, if Jacksonville State wins, then we're guaranteed of no worse than a tie with Central Arkansas, and it looks like we would get that tiebreaker. If Jacksonville State if Central Arkansas wins, then we're tied for first.
It's 51-48 now with just under 9 minutes to go. Central Arkansas leads Jacksonville State.
But, you know, what we live in our program is do our job, and then all that will decide itself, and we'll watch it on the bus.
Sure.
These kids, I'll tell you where this game was won. When we got beat at Jacksonville State, that was game 2 in a 4-game and 8-day run. If you'll recall, we won against Jacksonville at home in overtime.
Right. Went
to Jacksonville State, got beat by 5. Then we had 1 day of practice. We flew to Orlando, bust over to land, played Stetson, and then went over to Gulf Coast. And we won 3 out of those 4 games in 8 days. And that's where this game, we had difficulties getting, and we were lucky. We did have difficulties getting home on Thursday. Our plane had a mechanical issue. We were 3.5 hours late getting home, but we did get home. But no practice, no film, nothing. Yesterday's practice was as committed of a practice as this team's had all year. And it showed. It showed. You know, we got to get Alec well. Nick's getting back where he can really now practice. Baylor actually went through practice. All this is just going to help us. But, boy, you look at the minutes played tonight. 38, 36, 37 by some courageous guys. And I'm talking about Justin and Dylan and CJ.
You can tell me how silly this was, but I really thought a big part of it in the second half was you were able to get to the line quicker. You know, you went inside more to try to get some fouls. So
we only shot 1 in the first half.
Yeah. The last 7 minutes of the first half.
We saw threes. We shot 26 shots and 14 number threes.
Well, the last 7 minutes was 7 threes, and you banked 1 in. Justin Betts banked 1 in. So the whole second half, the start of the second half, you went inside, and got 6 free throws the first 3 minutes of the half.
And that is up. And now, and I know we're so much better at hitting those. You know, we're 1 for 2, 1 for 2, 1 for 2, 2 for 3, 9 for 12. I mean, we're better than that. So, again, nobody tried to miss them. That's a road win. What did you say?
19-6 since you started ASUN play.
What about road?
Only one loss.
I know, but how many?
That would be like
8 last year.
So how many games did you play? You played 13 games, right?
8 last year.
It was weird because you didn't. You didn't lose. You didn't lose it. So then you like what? This year. Well, anyway, it's
14.
It's just a terrific. The free throws, it's not like you don't practice them.
No,
I've
we
seen
practice them every way known and imagine, and they didn't try to miss them. And
no.
So it's going to be a great bus ride home. It's going to be a great bus ride.
And those Bengal fans, all of them.
No, we've already done that. Don't start.
I won't say a word.
I already told them that.
They're being
I told
insufferable.
them we're off tomorrow, and I got corrected that we play tomorrow night at 6:30. That's what the Northern Kentucky Cincinnati area said to me.
They'll be just
I said, we're
insufferable.
off tomorrow. They said, no, we're not, Coach. We got a game at 6:30. And they just started who day.
I don't know whether I should
make them work.
I don't know if I'm not going to say a word. I don't know if it's better if the Bengals lose or win. If they lose, they'll be just pressed for 2 weeks, and if they win, they'll be just celebrating for 2 weeks. Either way, you're not going to have any of their attention for for a while.
I tell you,
but they're going to have fun.
I'm really, really, really proud of them. This was tough. We didn't play our best. We did. And give North Alabama credit. Their quickness cost us trouble. And Tony's a heck of a defensive coach. I mean, he is.
Blackman is really good off the bounce there.
They are.
To get through. Well, the trip home and then another flight on Tuesday to beautiful Little Rock, I guess, and then a bus ride to Conway.
Yeah, everybody, please stay in tune, because if we can get a win, then we're going to host on Thursday, March. We got a calendar with them.
Yeah, somewhere.
It's that Thursday, the first Thursday in March. The ASUN Conference Tournament would start on Tuesday,
March 3rd,
and then the tournament would be played Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Tuesday. All games will be played at the home of the highest seeded team. So everybody stay in tune.
Okay.
Central Arkansas up 8, 4:52 to go.
Ooh, wow. All right. Well, Scott, we appreciate it. Thank you, Scott.
Everybody stay careful.